Thank you, Adrian. Well, the railroad here in Flagstaff has become a staple, but not much thought, some say, has gone into the history or even the passion behind it. Well, the Flagstaff Model Railroad Club is working to change that. Xavier Rangel has the story.
From the hustle and bustle of the big city down in the valley to the awe and wonder associated with the Grand Canyon, the city of Flagstaff is often overlooked by those visiting Arizona. At 7,000 feet and a long distance away from the most basic of resources, the city is at a pretty inconvenient location. That is, if it weren't for one important asset. With upwards of 80 trains going straight through the heart of this mountain town, the Flagstaff train system is the veins of the city.
Flagstaff owes its existence to the railroad. It's able to thrive because it had that railroad connection with the rest of the United States. And that's one thing that helped it grow.
Perhaps that's why so many here in Flagstaff are so passionate about these metal snakes.
Well, when I was a kid, I grew up watching Thomas the Tank Engine. So I collected a lot of little toy die-cast metal engines and stuff.
I started when I was a kid, then I got away from it, and then I had two boys, and when they got old enough, we got back out here and started coming out to the club, and they learned a lot about running trains and the hobby and the railroading and so forth. Now I bring my grandchildren out here, and they're just as excited as ever.
Like Dave, many members of the Flagstaff Model Railroad Club have been working with model trains for a lifetime. The group works year-round on this 50-foot-long model train set, which represents different areas of northern Arizona. From Lowell Observatory to a scene set on a Native American reservation, and even the colors of the rocks. These model train enthusiasts make a real effort for accuracy.
I think when our visitors come in, they like looking at trains type of thing, but they also have a big interest in looking at the scenery.
Each year, the club renovates a section of their model in order to keep it current. This year, they're implementing a stretch inspired by the look of the historic Route 66.
The area down in the front near the viewing aisle, that's been replanned to not be a miniature version of downtown Flagstaff, but to evoke that feeling. And the idea was to make the town look familiar to people that came through.
With constant updates and renovations, it's a job that is never quite done, a characteristic of the craft these artisans are passionate about.
I think it gets you out of the house, gives you an opportunity to use some of your imagination. It also makes the wife happy because we're not bothering them all the time. We actually call this a man's cave because it's kind of nice to get away.
I mean, everybody's here voluntarily. It's not like a school project or something. It's something that everybody has a personal interest in. There's a lot more dedication, a lot more collaboration with things, for sure.
A team effort to construct a model with as much heart as the area it is based on. Xavier Rangel, NAZ Today.